What's going on, you guys? Welcome to Strangers Minds. I'm Fernando, and you're watching Strangers Reaction. So, if you guys are new to the channel, I am a paranormal investigator reacting to paranormal caught on tape video compilations. And today we are going to watch Bizarre Bub. He's one of my favorite YouTubers who does paranormal caught on tape compilations, and this is Scary Comp V48. So without any further ado, let's get it.
A child is playing alone at home when something downright creepy is caught on camera. The footage comes from an indoor home security camera, which recorded the following incident late at night. It wasn't until the day after that the person who posted the video had noticed something strange about the footage. Needless to say, they were left disturbed upon realizing what was captured on film. J. Van Gogh, who posted the video, writes, "On this particular night, my mother was taking care of my nephew. I only have one nephew. He told my mom he had met a boy that was playing with him. This was our footage."
Hmm. Well, that should have gave me the chills.
The security camera captures the uploader's nephew, who appears to be playing by himself. However, it isn't until seconds later that we see another child appear on camera. If the uploader's nephew was the only child present inside the home, then who was this? Even more unsettling is the fact that whoever this was seems to resemble the uploader's nephew in appearance. As we already know, there shouldn't be another child in the footage. It's videos like this that make you question whether a child's imaginary friend is actually imaginary. Of course, it's not certain if a ghost or an entity was caught on camera. Until more footage or information is released on this video, the question still remains: was a ghost caught on camera, or was something else caught instead?
Man, I tell you, Bizarre Bub always does his thing when it comes to information. So, as you already saw, he really digs into it, and he'll get as much as he can. So, from my perspective, granted, there's just one nephew, and two kids were caught. Videos that contain children I actually like and tend to believe more, because children are innocent unless they are trained to be professional actors or liars. It is very difficult to portray a video that's paranormal involving kids for it to be fake. I mean, this is just my opinion. But let's just break down the video. As you saw, there are actually two kids, but one of them was a lot shorter, almost as though it's trying to dodge the camera. So unfortunately, there was some space behind the couch where, it could be possibly that this child had a friend over. I mean, I didn't see no adults, like but yeah, if this is legit, I actually really like it, and something was definitely caught in this video. So yeah, let's continue.
On August 6th of 2021, at around 4:40 in the morning, RJs, who took the following video, had been driving down a highway when all of a sudden, something terrifying appeared on camera. The highway in question is located in Alberta, Canada, and isn't thought to be haunted, but after watching this video, it might just be. The video starts off with RJs talking to her sister, who's with her in the car, when out of nowhere, they spot a moving figure in the distance. As their car approaches the mysterious figure, they began to record. This is what they saw.
Go faster! I'm gonna go in the middle. Oh my god.
They slow down.
The figure appears to be wearing a white dress. They assume it's a woman, but aren't sure if that's what they'd seen. They then turn around and drive back to get a better glimpse of the supposed lady.
Oh wait, did she?
He's still there.
She's walking yet.
According to RJ's, the mysterious lady had worn a dress straight out of the 50s era and had a hairdo of the same period. Given the description of this lady, along with the fact that she was walking alone late at night in the middle of nowhere, viewers can't help but think that something paranormal had been caught on camera. Some believe that she might have caught the ghost of someone who had passed away on this road. It's not clear as to who or what was caught on camera. It could be that someone had been stranded, but given the circumstances, there's something about this that doesn't seem normal. Who, or maybe even what, was caught on camera?
Okay. Now what I see is that the drivers passed the figure, did a U-turn, must have had come back recording to then do another U-turn and drive back down, because you're in the middle of a dark road. So they're, unless they just started recording, then that is suspicious. Besides the fact that all of this could have been orchestrated, for all we know, she's actually a passenger and they're trying to create a spooky video, create something, 5 minutes of fame, whatnot. But if it is legit, they must have had passed it, done a U-turn, recording back, turn around, recording back. And the fact that, they basically came across the figure twice. Man. I don't know if I could believe this one, because there's just so many possibilities right now. Like, we can't just say this is a paranormal event. It's very difficult, and let's just say if they have no recognition with this person walking on the road, they might as well just have passed a wanderer. A woman wandering by herself. Yes, she probably has some old, fashion clothing and hairstyle, but people have their likes, their dislikes. So, who knows? Maybe this is actually a living person. The fact that she didn't try to call out for help or anything, she just kept it moving. Any rational person would see the same vehicle coming back and forth. So, you would think that that person would try to, make some help me or anything, I don't know. There's too little information. There's too many possibilities of it to be orchestrated. So, I can't really say if this is paranormal or not.
As a VFX artist, my world can be anything I want it to be.
A salesman who is staying at a hotel captures footage of something pretty creepy.
We love
The
hotels.
following footage comes from a salesman who was traveling overseas for a business trip. Due to travel restrictions,
As far as hotels are concerned, I would really like to see, or I'm sorry, I would really like to know for all of you guys watching, what is your favorite horror slash paranormal that contains a hotel? What's your favorite movie? Could it be The Shining? Could it be 1408? Any paranormal movie that consists of a hotel, which is your favorite?
Restrictions. The salesman had to self-quarantine for a total of 7 days. His self-quarantine took place at a hotel where he booked a room all for himself. But during the 7 days that he's there, something really creepy happens. On the second night of his quarantine, the salesman is talking to a friend via webcam when all of a sudden, this happens.
Uh, all right. So I have an issue with this. I kind of have an issue with this, right? I've come across so many videos of people hearing knocking or the doorbell or any of this, and they just open it without checking or even asking who it is. I mean, that's just common sense for me at least. Uh I was I was about to believe the video just because they didn't want to show their identities. But as soon as this guy not saying a word just goes and opens a door, automatically in my brain, I'm saying this is orchestrated. This is fake. Because how are you gonna open a door without even asking who it is, regardless of where you're at? Even if you're in a hotel, you have more of a reason to ask who it is because you're not expecting anybody, right? Or I mean, at least look through the peephole. I mean, this is just me. But regardless of the situation, I mean, I'm already getting red flags. But for everybody out there, do not open a door without confirming who it is on the other side. Forget the paranormal for a second. Do not open the door until you confirm who's on the other side of the door knocking. And let's bring it back to the paranormal. It is very well known that if you hear knocks or doorbells and whatnot, and you ask who it is, or even look through the peephole trying to confirm who it is, if there is absolutely nobody, you do not open the door. Because it is possible and is also known that once you open the door to a phantom door knock or a phantom doorbell, you're actually opening the door, letting whatever it is outside inside. So you don't open the door. And I can't stress this enough. Don't open the door without confirming who's on the other side. We do not live in a peaceful world. It is very dangerous out here, and let's just continue. Let's see what happens. I mean, I already have flags. I'm already believing that this isn't real. But let's see.
誰もおらんかったわ。
本当マジで誰か部屋間違えたんじゃない？
もうほら。まあ、飯の時はノックされるんやけど、
隔離はいつまで？
まあ、あといつか。
The conversation between the two then segues on the topic of food served at the hotel. But as they continue to talk, something startles the salesman.
おー。アジア料理が多いね、やっぱ。
また聞こえたね。
また？
今録画してるまだ。
してる。
あ、ちょっと待って。
何してんの？
ちょっと見て。
その強盗とかだったらやばいんじゃない？
まあ、証拠取れ。
あ、証拠ちょっとフリーズ、フリーズしてるけど、証拠取れなくない？大丈夫。いないじゃん。誰もいない。
誰もいないし。
おう
見てこれ。
前の部屋のやつがなんかいたずらでやってんじゃない？
Whether or not this is a universal language right here. You do not open the door without confirming who it is. Obviously, these guys, and my apologies, they're not really saying, and I can't, I don't comprehend language as far as Chinese, the difference between Chinese, Japanese, Asian languages. Seems like these guys, I feel like they already suspect something. I mean, I'm just getting like these red flags right now. I feel like they might suspect something as far as um it being a person. I you know, they probably the last thing on their minds right now is that it's paranormal. So let's just like hang on to that moment right now. Like, you know, if you think it's a real person, I honestly feel like I am more afraid of the living than the dead because the living could physically harm you. So, like, how are you gonna open a door without confirming who it is? Like, I just can't stress that enough.
It is at this moment that his friend thinks that a next door neighbor is playing tricks. Yet the salesman isn't sure if anyone is occupying the rooms near him. His friend then jokes that the room he is in might be haunted. He doesn't think much of this and decides to go to bed. However, late at night, he is woken up by someone knocking at his door. Though this time, he fails to capture anything on camera as the knocking stopped when he started recording. But he was now more determined than ever to catch whoever was playing with him. The next day, as he waits patiently for the knocks to occur, he captures this.
It's a nice room.
Are you still only getting a job on your birthday? Then you need the new and improved Fleshy Pro.
It's a nice room for sure. Yo, like, what's up with the chairs? Is that normal? And is there anybody working
Once
in the
again,
hotel?
there is no one at the door. He checks both ends of the hallway, but not a single person is in sight. It is at this point that the salesman is questioning his sanity.
Jesus, come on now, guys, man. Questioning your sanity. I mean, these are bizarre bubs words, but out there, again, we don't know if this guy's located in China or in Japan or even Korea or whatnot. Don't they have room service or anybody working at the hotel? Is this an apartment building? Is there any security cameras? I mean, because if this is a hotel, I would be calling front desk and being like, yo, somebody's messing with me. They're knocking on the door. It is very disturbing. Give a complaint or do something. Or you might actually get information.
But just when things couldn't get any more unsettling, something else happens that has left him completely spooked. The following night, he is woken up once again by knockings, but this time, something far more unexplainable happens.
I would have been pissed.
Really?
Something should have done a long time ago. The fuck? Ah, homeboy. Were all the doors open when he ran out? No, it wasn't.
After checking again to find no one at the door, the salesman turns around and sees all doors near the entrance open. He was now convinced that the room he was in might actually be haunted. Perhaps his friend was right after all. Something is inside this room. On the 6th night of his quarantine, he decides to use his PC camera to capture anything that may occur behind his back. The camera is left recording as he goes to bed. Later, he is woken up by someone or something knocking at his door. As he walks over to the entrance, he realizes that the knocking isn't coming from outside, but rather from inside his room.
The video just got a lot more interesting.
To his surprise, no one is there. He is now sure that whatever is happening is beyond explanation. Now, it's a good thing the salesman had set up a second camera, as the following incident would have gone unnoticed. During the time he's inside the bathroom, a bottle falls on its own. If you look closely, you can see the bottle move slowly towards the edge before falling over. Like with all occurrences, this one has left him baffled. Luckily, the salesman won't be staying there any longer, as the next day will be the last of his quarantine. To this day, he can't think of anything logical that could explain what happened in that room. Just like viewers, the salesman thinks that the room might have been haunted. But as always, we can't be sure if that's the case. We don't know if what was caught on camera is real or not. As with most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Damn. I kind of wanted it to pause it at that frame because yes, one bottle fell, but it was two bottles that were moving. Did you guys catch the second bottle moving? It almost fell off the table with the first one. I actually ended up liking this video. You know, I guess don't ever judge a book by its cover, right? But yes, I mean, my thing still, do not open the door without confirming. And who knows, right? Who knows? What if with the first instance of him opening the door, he actually let something in? And due to the entrance door and the other doors being so close to each other, you already let it in. I mean, we have seen this numerous of times where people open a door without confirming, nobody there except for an entity coming, you letting this entity inside your home. But yes, as far as I'm concerned, I actually ended up liking this video a lot. The guy was smart to try and capture. I highly doubt he wanted evidence, but he wanted to confirm. So by setting up two cameras. And yeah, I actually liked it a lot. So Bizarre Bub, take it away. If you guys got any videos, send it to Bizarre Bub so he could do his thing and then I could do my thing.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. The following photo was submitted by Dewey Tiger, who writes, "This photograph was taken at a haunted landmark in Indonesia known as Lawang Sewu. The person you see in this picture is underneath the landmark. He is inside a shaft, and behind him is an empty room. He was absolutely sure that no one was inside the room. Yet still, the picture shows that someone was inside it. This is the photo that was taken." You can see what appears to be a person standing behind this man.
Yep.
If no one was inside the room, then who was this? Now, because the location of the photo is said to be haunted, Dewey Tiger believes that a ghost or an entity was caught on camera. But like with most images, this could simply be a case of pareidolia. Perhaps this might have been a pipe or some other object that resembles a face. But doubtless, whatever this is, it's
That's a good opinion, Bizarre Bub. But unfortunately, you could tell that that is a flat wall, a doorway, entryway. So this is actually, and the fact that you can see a chin, a mouth, yes, that's the guy's ear. So you don't really see the nose, but you definitely see like a shining eye right above it. But aside from the shining eye, you definitely see a chin, a neck, and a mouth. So yeah. And unfortunately, I can't tell with this still picture, but is the neck translucent? I don't know. But yeah, I don't think it's a pole or anything of the sorts, because it just seems like it's just emptied out location, it not even finished. Looks like a flat wall, and there's just too many facial features for it to be like a pipe, as stated.
sure does look creepy.
Good catch.
Never underestimate the power of kindness. But of course, not that.
The following video was submitted by Little Fatima, who writes that a family in Indonesia had caught something unexplainable on camera. It goes without saying, but what this family had caught on tape is pretty disturbing. The video shows what appears to be a family gathering taking place inside someone's house, when all of a sudden, something very unusual is seen in the background. Take a look.
Yeah, we saw it. Unfortunately, who's to say this isn't, let's keep.
There appears to be someone or something hiding away from the family gathering, but the appearance of whoever or whatever this is very uncanny. Now, it could be that someone's reflection is being shown in the footage, but upon closer examination, the figure doesn't appear to be anyone's reflection. If that's not creepy, then I don't know what is. As always, you're more than welcome to share your thoughts on this footage. What exactly had been caught on camera?
Let's see. Let's go back a
Anyone's
little
reflection.
bit, right?
If that's not creepy, then I don't know what is. As always, you're more than welcome to share your your thoughts on this footage. What exactly had been caught on camera?
Yeah. So definitely it's not going to be a reflection, because a reflection would seem more translucent. I'm trying to catch across. Okay. So if anything, this guy right there would be the reflection. If anything. There is a little bit of similarities. I'm just gonna add. Um, but the fact that the guy recording didn't react to it, because it seemed very solid. So I'm not sure where they're getting at. Paranormal, definitely, but remember, you guys, paranormal is not just spirits, ghosts, demons, and all of this. Paranormal is a wide range of anything that is not normal. So, alien, can they be talking about aliens? But regardless of what, this gentleman, if it is a reflection, that would be the gentleman's reflection, due to him sitting right across from the window. Now it is a window, because you can actually see the reflection of the light of the wall. I don't think that's a reflection. It is just too predominant. Like, that figure is just, it's too solid. A reflection would be more, almost like see through. It's definitely not. My thing is, if the guy didn't see it, the one recording, then it's paranormal as far as entity is concerned. We could obviously see that there is somebody, someone, or something there. But due to the fact that he didn't react to it, it's because he didn't see it. Unless everybody knew that this is Uncle Bob right outside smoking a ciggy, and they already knew he was out there. that's that's my only conclusion as of right now. They just, the guy didn't react to it because he knew he was out there already. That's all I can say about that, guys. Looks like a child. Nobody's paying attention to. Now, when you do a close-up, it looks pretty creepy. Doesn't even look like the neck goes with the head. Due to the low quality of camera that it is, you're not really. I mean, right now you see, what's that creature's name from the Lord of the Rings? Right now, don't you see that? But due to the pixelation of the quality of the video, you can't really tell. You see?
There appears to be someone or something hiding away from the family gathering, but the appearance of whoever or whatever this is very uncanny. Now, it could be that someone's reflection is being shown in the footage, but upon closer examination, the figure doesn't appear to be anyone's reflection. If that's not creepy, then I don't know what is. As always, you're more than welcome to share your thoughts on this footage. What exactly had been caught on camera?
Wow, congratulations, Bizarre Bub. I know he was gonna do it. I mean, this was a long time ago, but I didn't say congratulations. But yes, congrats, Bizarre Bub. He does amazing content. We're gonna see a lot of his contents in this channel, but yeah, for sure. I'm gonna put his information in the description section so you guys could like and follow his videos. But if you guys enjoyed this one, do what you do when you like a channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys on the next. Peace.